drive left field. Grand slam home run. Look at this play, folks. And he stutters step walking infield.
How fast that fast?
Touchdown. Gets down the sideline. Beautiful hit. And Wilson. Touchdown. Hits it off on the slide. Home into the touchdown. He scores.
Checking connections, headphones on, and welcome. And I dropped my phone. So, it's all good. I hit the fucking thing. So, we'll restart here. Boom, live. So, don't do it again. Hey, we're live streaming here from Legends Podcasting YouTube channel. I'm going to do our picks for the 266 coming up. What a great matchup. Super excited. Gonna stop looking over there. That's where my monitor is. But anyways, big fights coming up tonight. I want to get this out right away. I've been busy, been down, a lot of things going on. So big fights. Everybody's been seeing what's good. Man, every day is just something new, right? You don't know what's going to happen. This guy's going to weigh this much. John Jones gets arrested. You know, this person just dropped out. I heard Sterling dropped out of the fight also, man. It's just nonstop chaos going on. But we're going to start this one off talking about the matchups overall, and then we're going to have a little rundown of what I think, who might win this one. And that's just my picks. You know, I said I'm just going to go with the big guns here. The undercard, anybody else can pick those. You know, it's a 50-50 shot sometimes. Sometimes it's someone's trying to get their way up. You know, the UFC has their own idea what they want to do, and they want to hype a person up, make some money. Whoever it might be, set those fights up. Sometimes they're unfair. Anyways, we got the women's flyweight. We got Jessica Andrade and Cynthia Calvillo. You know, I looked that girl up. You have to spell her whole name out, like to the very last letter for her to come up. And I think the first thing that came up was like her Facebook page. And then after that, you finally can see where she fought somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, no knock to her because she's fought and she's in the cage putting it out there. But man, sometimes, like I said, the women's fights are hard because there's like one or two girls that are just super dominant and the other girls are, you know, just the level between great and good is so huge. You know, it just, it's sometimes it's sad to watch these girls get knocked the fuck out, you know, by these girls who are super dominant. So, anyways, also, I'm going to show this right here when I looked them up. What was her name? I have it set up here. Boom. So, yeah, look, this is the comparison pictures. These are the pictures that UFC put up there. I'm showing it here. You can't see it there, but if you're watching this at legendspodcasting.com, Legends Podcasting at YouTube, you can see. Jessica looks like she's going to beat the shit out of you. You know what I mean? And then Cynthia looks like, you know, she dressed up for Halloween. You know, like this is the sexy version of a UFC fighter. I'm not saying who I think is going to win. But you can guess. Okay, I'm going to drop that one back out. Let's go to matchups back here again. The heavyweight, Curtis Blades versus Rosenstruth. Man, both these guys are like just right there. Let's go to the other side. Just right there, about to get the next level. And then, you know, Francis knocks him out, you know, or Derek Lewis knocks him out. I think Curtis Blades lost to Derek Lewis by KO twice, man. I can't exactly remember, but Curtis Blades is a beast. He's amazing. He's, you know, and then, you know, Rosenstruth is a big, tall guy too. Just sometimes these guys, they get a little scared to get knocked out because anybody can get knocked out when it comes to these fists. So I'm going to go Curtis Blades on that one. I'm a fan of Curtis Blades. I like both these guys, but I think Curtis Blades, if he can just put a couple things together and be a little more aggressive, he's athletic enough he could be a champion maybe, you know, who knows. But anyways, then the Nick Diaz, Robbie Lawler, man, this is they want to go up weights, they want to go down weights. I saw a stat yesterday that Robbie Lawler is 4-0 when it comes to rematches. 4-0, huh? That's pretty good. Now it'll be 5-0. That's a pretty big streak to keep on going. So if you're trying to play odds are that Robbie Lawler's not going to win this comeback. But Nick Diaz coming out, and he has not been super aggressive. He's been like, if I can win. So it hasn't been like he's been, maybe that's the best thing, is to play scared and be honest. Be honest in these fights. Anything happens, instead of being overconfident, you got to be aware that, hey, this person could knock you out. But once again, you can't fight scared, but you got to be aware. But sometimes maybe fear makes you aware. I don't know. I'm over here on microphone, so it's a hard complication right there, because Nick Diaz, as much as he's there, he doesn't 100% look like he wants to be there. I think he said, "What the fuck am I doing?" Like, man, the headphones make my hair higher. Can I get it lower? Like, what's going on? Is my hair on Viagra? What's going on? I think it's the angle of that camera. Maybe that camera's maybe a little better. Give me a better angle. Boom. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna keep it going here. So I'm a big California Stockton Nate Diaz fan, coming from the Central Valley. I should move that one over there, huh? But anyways, coming from the Central Valley, so that's not white power. I'm sorry about that. Coming from both hands. Hey, raise the roof. Coming from the Central Valley. So anyways, Nick Diaz, I think he's going to take this one. Even though Robbie Lawler, man, he is on a tear. He's fresh and new as a new fighter. It's like a resurgence. It's almost like there's two Robbie Lawlers, part A and then part B, And so we'll see how this goes out. I think Nick Diaz says next one should get Usman. I'm a big fan of that guy too, so I don't think it could be him. But here's the next one. Hold on a second. I was showing this one. Robbie Lawler and get rid of this guy right here. Yeah, there it is. Robbie Lawler and Nate Diaz. See, I said, look, Robbie Lawler looks amazing. Like he's in the greatest shape of his life. And I don't think that's a more recent picture of Nick Diaz. I think that's an older picture, but that's the one that the UFC put out. I think even though when he got on the scale, he didn't look in bad shape. I thought from his face, but look, my face is fat too. So, and then I'm in impeccable shape unless you take my shirt off, and then I'm in a different kind of shape, penguin shape. Anyways, he looked a decent. You get older, he's been active, but fighting is different. But then again, I'm on this side of the microphone, so let's see how it goes up. So here we go, matchups again. Valerie Savanchenko versus Lauren Murphy. Once again, Valerie, she's amazing. She's beating the crap out of people. Everybody's very impressed with her. Sometimes people get up there and they're just going to fight until they retire, or somebody catches them accidentally and then they come back, win their championship again, and retire. But I don't think anybody's going to catch her. I don't think it's going to happen in this fight. I think when you get to some of these people at the elite top, it's just the jump is so great. It's not, like a little bit, like the jump is significant. It's from like, hey, I can snowboard really good, dude. I never fall down, to this guy just did 5 backflips off a helicopter and landed on a pole and slided down and did a backflip off that, kicked a snowboard off, drank a beer, landed on some skis, steered down, went across the river, hopped on his motorcycle, did a front flip, got inside a wheelchair. He did a backflip over across doubles there. Flame shot up. 2 chicks came over, high-fived him. He chugged a fucking rock star, and then he rode his motorcycle into the sun. But see, there's a gap. You know what I mean? There's just a little gap. You know what I mean? You just don't notice it unless you're playing, unless you're involved. But then the gap. You know what I mean? Snowboarder to, snowboard, helicopter, rock star, girls, sunset. The whole shebang. So I think she is that Travis Pastrami, the fucking pastrami sandwich. Did I say it wrong? Anyways, she is the big elite difference. And I don't think there's gonna be someone who's really gonna take her. But that's my opinion. So once again, I'm going all left side on this. Hey, man. So that's going to be my picks all the way straight down, I guess. And then the main fight, and then said, here, let me get rid of the matchups. And then said, here she is. And then here she is, It's like, well, she looks scarier, But, don't let looks deceive you. Just because Van Dam looks like he's a cute boy, don't think that he can't whoop your ass, John Van Dam, he's not no pussy, he's just not looking good for nothing. He looked good and he whooped your ass. That's just what they do, So anyways, my pick right there, lady friend. She's gonna get it. You know what I mean? And then the main event, Alexander Volkanov. I know I talk a lot, but enunciation and words are not my strong point. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's why I try to get other people to host these. You know what I mean? I'm going to put this on a couple different of our podcasts. This will be on Legends Podcasting, and then I'll do this in my Modern Day Warrior because it's an M&A podcast. And then I'm going to do a different one for my sports podcast. So this is not my sports podcast. But anyways, Legends Podcasting, this is my UFC picks for the week. Here we go. Once again, Brian Ortega. And then once again, Brian Ortega, he is a great fighter. He's very aggressive. And at first, when he did those uppercuts, like when we first started, it was like, oh, shit. They kept on saying about his jiu-jitsu, like it's amazing. But then he came up these uppercuts and was really lighting fools up and thought, okay, what's going to be going on here? And then things kind of slid off a little bit when he get knocked out by Cody Gabbard, or I can't remember exactly the fight that happened, but like things slid off, and then he's fighting the Korean Zombie, who's great. But the Korean Zombie, I'm not going to go for the championship belt. There's just like they have like two different tiers. It's like wrestling back in the day. Not everybody wasn't going to wrestle Hulk Hogan, right? Only a couple guys were going to wrestle Hulk Hogan. The guy on the bottom, what was his name? George the Animal Steel. If it was Von Hulk Hogan, it was like a tag team match. But what was the guy who had the Coco Beware? I think he had a bird. That guy wasn't fighting Hulk Hogan unless it was a tag team match. There really had to be Randy Macho Man Savage. Even Ricky the Steamboat. I don't think he was fighting Hulk Hogan unless it was like a tag team match. And that's what I'm trying to say here is sometimes there's different tier guys. All those guys fought each other, but the organization understood that, Hulk Hogan was only going to fight, Ultimate Warrior, Ravishing Rick Rude like once, and then realized that some shit's going down. And man, I heard some shit about Ravishing Rick Rude. That's for a whole nother story. But I'm not big into wrestling. I don't know why I was talking about wrestling, but I do love that show, Dark Side of the Ring. I recommend that if anybody watches. Interesting documentaries. Less to do with, man, I've been staring down. Is that how I look like? I look like I'm angry. I should be looking at that one, huh? But then, whatever. I sat down by there. Anyways, if you're in a documentary, Dark Side of the Ring is a great one. I didn't know any of these wrestlers, but still all the stories are really, really good. So, once again, Alexander Volkanov versus Brian Ortega. This is going to be a pretty much one-sided match. I don't think it's going to last to the third round. I think Brian Ortega, by the second round, is going to want to start trying to get some takedowns. But I think that I think the champion is going to keep it. I don't think that he's going to be defeated anytime soon. So I don't think that see Alexander, what is his record? 22-1. But hey, Brian Ortega's 15-1. So hey, who's that one? I guess that might have been that one knockout. But people are really high on him, so we'll see how it goes. But those are my picks. Here's all our people out here. I'll bring everybody to the front row. It's like I said, apparently I'm going to go back and forth with my pictures are, but I got right here, I said I got Alexander. I'm going Robbie Lawler. I'm going Nate Diaz. I'm going the ballerina, and I'm going Jessica, and I'm going Curtis. That's my picks. Getting ahead of the game. We'll see what happens tonight. Hopefully we all get to watch it, or at least find out later on statistics. Let's see, getting a dry throat. This is sponsored by nobody. No one sponsors this yet. So if you'd like to sponsor it, we'd really appreciate it. But I don't have this is my Chivas iced tea. I like iced tea. There's less. I took all the ice and tea out of it, but. So then I add water later. I mix it in my mouth, see. It was like a concentrate. Now I can concentrate. Sweet. So like I said, those are my picks, ladies and gentlemen. This is live here. And if you're watching it again, check out legendspodcasting.com. What are we doing, man? Things are happening. I'm looking for a bigger building. This building is awesome, like my set, beautiful, but I'm looking for a much bigger building. So if you have a building out there, hit me up. Looking for a bigger building. Needs a kitchen. Needs a little bit of front area. Not really a restaurant style, but anyways, hit me up if you know of one. Also sponsorships, partnerships. We're, once again, I'm here. I got my producer over here, and then me over here on the microphone. Got multiple angles going on, so you can only see one angle right here. This is my live shots. We're doing live, but on the recording over there, we have the multiple angles that I'm going to put down on a different edit, and hopefully that turns out pretty good. I'm pretty confident about that. Check out, I recorded a wedding yesterday and edited it. If you want to go to a local songwriter on YouTube, if you have weddings, we do drones and cameras, and we have gimbals, and we have multiple cameras, and we have a photographer who's top notch. You can check his stuff out. I believe it's like scottpop.com. He did some wedding shots at the same place. Amazing shots. But also we do a whole video package. If you want to check out that, so go to our website. We're selling shirts. Shout out to local businesses right here. If you're on Instagram, you see that media companies pop up. They say, hey, look, we're in town. Hey, guess what? We're in town. We record, we do what we want. We have commercials. I'm making a movie. We do music. We do it all. Anything you need from media to media, we do it, I'm not going to do your report on media, but I'll edit it in a video camera, but I'm not going to, maybe I might. I don't know. We'll see. The price is right. Some people hit me up to edit their own film, but we record also. Also, if you want to start your own podcast, hit us up at legendspodcasting.com. We have a spot, different sets. We'll change it all up. We'll record it. We'll edit it. We'll put it out there so you can have some audio. If you just want to have video, much cheaper than, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of gear and lots of time and, learning how to edit and all the other shit and monthly payments and whatever it is. And we just do it all for you. If you're interested, if you have like 8 podcasts in your belt, maybe, hey, you want to start your own big podcast, do your own thing. It's a lot cheaper just to go with us for a little bit and then eventually go off on your own. So, here. That's what we're offering here. This is Legends Podcasting. Those are UFC picks 266. Shout out to my homeboy, John, who's over there in Vegas right now. He ran into Nate Diaz. Lucky son of a bitch. But anyways, I guess that makes me homo. No, it's a fan. I'll edit that later. Anyways, that was cool. Nate Diaz was really nice. Took a fanboy picture. Local, kind of from the Central Valley there, and they're out in Vegas. My hair is on Blue Chew. We're live here, and I don't know, maybe we're out. Check it out. Books. Okay, so I stopped the stream. Now I'm gonna walk past there. I'm gonna go to here. So it's see me staring at shit. It's me staring over there. And we'll come over here. I'm gonna stop the audio. And go to this screen over here, and I'm gonna